Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ajayi Enigma, and in this video, I want to be taking you through barriers to political participation. The other time I was talking about political apathy and factors and causes of political apathy, but in this video, I'm going to be talking about political participation and the barriers to political participation. Like I said, everything rises and falls on leadership, and we cannot at one point in time separate our activities from politics. And so, what is political participation? Now, political participation includes a range of activities through which people develop and express their opinions on the world issues and how they are being governed. And most of the time, when people participate in thinking about politics, when people participate in campaigning, when people participate in electoral process, when people participate in national, local issues, they tend to be involved in what we call politics. And so politics is not all about voting, canvassing, and campaigning. Discussing political issues, making political leaders accountable, and all and so forth relate to the fact that people are politically conscious and they participate in issues that concerns them. And so my point simply is that you cannot participate in politics if you are not actively involved in the political process. And how are you actively involved in the political process? One is getting your voter's card. In Nigeria here we have what we call the permanent voter's card. And so if you truly want to participate in politics, you join a political party, you join campaigning and canvassing for support for whosoever is your candidate or aspirant or standard bearer of your choice, or most of the time you ensure that during the electoral process you participate actively. But that's not where I'm actually going. Where I'm actually going here or today is barriers to political participation. What are the barriers to political participation? So let me take you through the barriers to political participation. Now, the first barrier to political participation is poverty. Now, it is generally believed that poor people are mostly focused on survival, and because they are focused on survival, they tend not to see the need to participate in the electoral process. In my own part of the world, poor people form the downtrodden majority that the politicians use during the electoral process. This is because they service their need, and because they service their current economic need, they enforce their decisions on them and thereby thinking for them and making them to sell their vote in one way or the other. Now, another barrier to political participation is education. Now, when people are not thoroughly and truly informed about all that they need to know about politics, they tend to not to do the right thing when it comes to political participation. Now, without information, without knowledge, without meaningful participation, politics can be difficult. Now, another issue is social isolation. Now, there is a limited network of support that encourages people to participate in politics. And so, when there are limited support for people to participate in politics, they tend not to even desire to participate in politics because they do not see the reason why they should participate in politics. Now, another reason is personal factor. Now, a lot of people believe that politics is not for them. A lot of people see politics as a dirty game. And I've always said that if you see politics as a dirty game, why not be the cleaner? So another major cause of lack of political participation or barrier to political participation is personal factor. Another is stigma and discrimination. Now, majority groups may have different prejudices, which is fear, discomfort towards people with certain disabilities, and therefore they may not support what we call political participation because of the fear of being stigmatized or because of fear of discrimination. Now, we all understand that in this part of the world, religion, power, politics influences a lot of things that we do, even the economy, but politics remains the game changer. Another is lack of role models. Now, in many countries or communities, there are few people who a lot of people could look up to when it comes to participating in politics. There are no high-profile people who can mentor them, who can put them on that path that will lead them to political liberation. And we must understand that without enough political knowledge, we cannot actually get the sustainable change or the development that we want. Now, lastly is legal barrier. Now, many people believe that when they do not have the standard legal backing, participating in politics can be deadly. In an injustice society, when people participate in politics, they participate in politics at their own peril, meaning that when they participate in politics and there are no strong legal system, there is problem for them. So we must understand that to increase political participation, we must address all of these barriers to political activities. Now, lack of motivation, lack of trust, lack of accountability, lack of belief in the systems are other major barriers that leads to what we call low political participation. So what I'm going to be doing is, in my next video, I'm going to be talking about how to become political savvy. I'm going to be discussing political skills that will help you to get better at what you are doing and how to think in that aspect of politics, because mark you, if you do not take politics seriously, politics will also take you seriously. So I want to appreciate you for taking your time to watch this video till I come your way again.